It's midweek and it's September 14th. I'm GHK Lal on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. Welcome to the National Outlook. Norton calls for updated feasibility study for gas-to-energy project. Says Guyana could be left with another Skeldon factory fiber optic cable. I think he's on to something there. And it confirms what a lot of Guyanese have been saying. I'm pretty sure I've said it here before, written about it before, and you've heard it on Kaieteur Radio and seen it, read it in Kaieteur News. Updated feasibility study for this GTE project slated for Wales. It's a must-have. Fellow Guyanese, it's a must-have. It's not a nice-to-have. It's not an ornament, a decoration to be put on a shelf. We need a comprehensive and credible feasibility study. We need something that we can trust. We don't have one. And as much as this project is being pushed, and as much as cheap electricity is being touted, I'd love that. You would love that too. Why don't we have a feasibility study to give us the basis, the grounds on which this gas to shore project is being pushed? Look at something. When the PNC had started the discussions on this, gas to shore was 700 million US. Then it went to $1 billion. Then we heard about a 1.3 billion US. And now we are in the vicinity of 2 billion American dollars. So we've gone from 7 to $1 billion to 1.3 to 2 billion in the blink of an eye. In effect, have you realized what's happening there? We have, sure it's not Clonbrook, it's Wales, but we have gone up by 300%. And we're not done yet. We are not done yet in terms of what the final cost is or isn't with this gas to shore project. What does it do with cheap electricity? It can't be staying at the same price that we've heard being kicked about, 6 cents a kilowatt hour or something like that. That's our cost. Come on. It's gone up. It's doubled and then tripled from the original. It's doubled from where the PPP government started, where the VP has been pushing, from 1 billion to 2 billion. And I am saying it's not over yet. And we'll see who's got it right. I don't want to be right. I prefer that the government is right. Because when the government does things right, it is right for all Guyana. That's the end of the story. There's no argument here. I am for a gas to shore project, gas to energy, wherever it may be, Wales, and it looks like Wales, but it's got to have something in which we can put our teeth in which we can wrap our arms around and say, yeah, this thing adds up. This thing makes sense. We want it. I'd be glad to say to the Vice President, you know what? I am for this. But give me something to go on, boss. Give me something to hold on to. Don't tell me because you say so that I must take that and run with it and don't ask a question, don't use my mind. Hell no, that ain't going to happen. All of Guyana can agree with you or with the government, or any government for that matter, not me. I'm sorry, this is how I am. Think of what I am putting on the table. We need a feasibility study. I agree with Opposition Leader Norton on this one. And we need to have a study, or else we risk ending up with another white elephant and then another dead dog like the Skeldon Sugar Factory. These things cost a lot. Many future generations will be burdened with the debt. Not me, I'm older now. So, you folks will be paying back the money. You will be taxed. I'm GHK Lal on Kaieteur Radio, 99.1 and 99.5 FM. Thank you for listening to the National Outlook.